The government already fucking knows about the last video, so I gotta hurry up home and upload it. And then I'm going to Fremont Street until my fucking roommate gets home, because when he gets back, we're gonna smoke a lot of weed. He got like a fucking money bomb hand delivered to his ass, but before I could tell him his mom sent the money, he checked into the fucking mental hospital, told him he was gonna kill himself. I'm like, you weren't gonna do that, were you, motherfucker? I was all telling him, like, you're the closest thing to a fucking decent human being I've dealt with in the last, like, 18 months at least. It's like, oh, well, that's good enough reason to kill myself, considering where I'm at. Like, fuck. I don't understand if he wants to spare himself the misery of trying to be a decent person in Las Vegas. But leaving me with, like, no decent people that I know, come on, man. I think it's just another plot to turn me into a murderer. Too late, bitches. I killed 7 people before I was at an elementary school, I think. If I remember correctly. At most 7. And I castrated my stepdad and my best friend when I was in 3rd grade. So, it was misery. Half the time when I fucking murdered a dude, it was with my bare hands, and I just knew I was gonna do it, and I didn't know how to stop it, so it was like, I even knew how it would happen. It was like, I can't not do it, shit. I just walked up to him and beat fucking 2 kids to death at once. It was crazy. I would go back to school and none of them would admit it happened, but the kids would be gone. It was weird. It's like I've been in a fucking psych ward, one of those like moving set pieces ever since I was like 8, at least. I knew shit was gonna go way wrong for me when I was like 3 years old. I got kidnapped. They made me watch this trippy ass fucking video. It's like how to turn your kid into a crackhead in 15 minutes. Yeah. It's called the Little Blue Dot video. When they called it that, I was like, this is like some Beatles shit, man. Everyone thought the Beatles was about clapping shit and Blues Clues when they were 3. Me, I learned the truth, man. I learned about Cold War, fucking mental warfare, mass hysteria propagation and shit. I was 3 years old, kidnapped by a tweaker. The reverse way, because I broke into his car. I was playing in the snow in my home in Alaska with my sister. His car drove up to me, fucking emitted this evil just aura, this like atmosphere. I was just like, if you're gonna pull up on my fucking sidewalk and just do this in front of my house, just emitting that shit, I'm gonna get in that car, I'm gonna beat your ass. I did, I got in there, I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? I'm already in the car and they didn't even fucking notice. So we drive down the street and the daughter notices me. She's like not much older than me. It's like, oh, she's a crack baby. Wow. She's got like 1 tooth missing or something. Her parents are all like crackheads. They're driving down the street. The kid's like, what should we do with them? I was like, I don't know. What do you think we should do with them? And she's like, show him the Little Blue Dot video. So they did. And there ended my role as a fucking human being on Earth. I might as well have just blown my head off behind a shed after that. If I couldn't, I was 3. Then the city was having this big uproar that they had to hush up in about a week. Turns out, oh, he's like a holy man, oh my god. I learned that when I first ate a Cheeto, because that's when I first heard God's voice. It said, don't eat it. I did. The rest is like history. Haha. Fucking just, if it repeats itself, that's gonna suck. But yeah. Time distortions and shit, I could make videos about that. I could try and remember the fucking backwards time travel thing that this science fiction book described that I read in jail. That was kick-ass. That was dank as fuck, but I can't remember how it went. So I tried to describe it, but like, I don't know, man. I didn't even have David making it. That's his girlfriend. She's gonna make us moolah. We're gonna use that for dank buds and probably a bottle of liquor and food, whatever. I'm gonna borrow 20 bucks. Fucking take it down to the nut shack, get someone to give me more money. Not illegally. It's legal this time. I'm a very legal dude. You think I just walk around fucking snorting coke and punching people on the sidewalk? No, not really. Every time I want to murder someone, I get thinking about how I'm actually gonna do it, and you get in depth about that sometimes. I realize that if I walk past them ever again, I was like going over to go through the motions of killing them. I just lose my will to do it. It's weird. Like something would stop me. It's like every time I get assaulted, you know, no one came to help me or anything. I was just the guy's like, I can't really do that. Like, you're kind of hardwired not to just murder someone. It's the same way with blowing your own head off with a shotgun, and I learned that too. Like, pointing that gun at your head, trying to blow your head off, is like, you won't be able to bring yourself to pull the trigger unless you know it's not loaded. Morning. I can't imagine the mental gymnastics it would take to actually commit suicide. The closest I ever got was when I had this knife in the Seagull Sweets. I tried cutting my throat open with it and just bleeding to death. But the knife wasn't sharp enough. And I kept pushing and pushing into my throat. And it wouldn't go in. I finally got it, and I used like every bit of strength I had. I realized if I just dragged it while pushing as hard as I could, really slowly, it would eventually slit my fucking throat. I couldn't do that, man. It hurt. Like I said, your mind's hardwired not to do that. It won't let you. But I'm sure there's some plot to make me hack my brain to kill myself. Because really, what do I have to live for? No one's my friend. My family disown me. Everywhere I live, everywhere I go, it's just more people who know way too much about me and don't give a fuck about my well-being. Like that. You walk down the street, talk about what's wrong with this world, some kid just decides he's gonna go, Mah! Every time. That's like classic retard kid. Just go, Mah! So, I don't know. I keep thinking, oh, well, eventually I'm going to find some way to get my representative to let me get my paperwork together so I can go back to school, yada, yada, yada. But I know full well I'd have to get a new rep to do that. That's why I'm trying to get this 20 bucks for. Any chance she has to keep you down, she'll fucking do it, man. She'll take it. If you're doing too well, if you've got lots of electronics or valuables, if you've got, you know, like an opportunity to succeed, if you're going for a job, it's easy to pay one of our other clients to go and steal your ID and all your paperwork. It's easy to get you thrown out of your house. Easy to get you locked up before the job interview. I mean, and all she has to do half the time is not get the papers for you because they won't let you take them at the Social Security office or nothing. You gotta get your pay to do it for you. Anyway, that lady's going to hell because she said that. So, I might go back and burn that trailer down. I might do worse things to both of them. I don't care what they say after they said that. If they drive the fuck away, I'll probably still come and pop their tires so they'll be stuck here and I can do it later. What else should I talk about? I'm almost to my house. I gotta turn off the thing so no one knows I'm recording myself. So tell you, yeah, peace out.